Hi, Sarah, Catherine, and Zach. How are you guys?
Hi, good. How are
Very
you?
well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. So to start, I loved in the first episode that we get to hear a little bit of bittersweet I can't even say symphony right now. I do like that we got to hear it because that is kind of synonymous with Cruel Intentions, the movie. For you guys, though, needle drops are so important, especially to 90s movies. Was there one that you really were like, ooh, I'm so excited that we have this needle drop in the show, or just like a needle drop in general that you want to see in Cruel Intentions, whether there's more to happen?
Yeah, do you mean just kind of like any little nods from the movie? Yeah. I mean, I was so thankful that they wanted the cross necklace. I felt
Mhm.
like that was a really important touch to have for Caroline and such a huge part of her character.
Yeah, this one's a little more subtle, but there was a particular scene with a turtleneck that I was pretty happy to give a little throwback to.
Well, because he's wait,
Yeah, because
oh,
he's got
how
he's got
funny.
turtleneck in
He
the
does have a
yeah.
few very, very sexy turtlenecks in
Yes.
the movie.
Look, I have a few
Yeah,
sexy
I
And you
like
do
turtlenecks.
too.
I love the cross because it's funny because my friend has a tattoo for this, and she also loves Buffy, and so they're always like, "Oh, because it's Buffy," and she's like, "No,
No,
this is
no,
the
no,
Cruel
no.
Intentions."
That's
They're
so
Michelle going.
funny. Oh, I love that.
But I do like listen. This movie taught my generation of millennials kind of the weird. We have weird relationships that we like in media because of movies like Cruel Intentions. And I like that the show is now providing that for a younger generation with these step siblings and their
Yeah.
dynamic. Is that a fun kind of relationship to play with in a show like this where it's very different from the movie, but it still has those little nods that make it very like, yeah, a whole new generation's about to get radicalized in a very fun way.
I mean, I absolutely think so.
Yeah, I
I
think
th
so
I think
too.
there's hopefully there's a bit of a radicalization.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad that they're you made such a good point. Like it's great that we are reintroducing this story to a new generation because a lot of them don't know Cruel Intentions. Like, I
mm,
mean, even some of our castmates, like Zach, I mean, like a lot of them hadn't even heard of the film. So it's kind of it's nice for it to have its like another like little Renaissance moment almost. So,
yeah.
yeah, I think
And
it's very
I was
exciting.
gonna say the thing I like the most is it's not a recreation or
Yeah,
a re it's more of like a reimagining of it. It's another
Mhm.
chapter to the story. It's
yeah.
it's not a remake of the exact thing, which is incredible.
Right. We're just adding to the Cruel Intentions universe,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, I would say it's an expansion because you are going it's a longer story because it's a television show.
Right.
So by
Right.
absolutely.
by that alone, you're spending more time with these characters.
Right.
To that point, for my last question, I want to ask, like, do you think it is more fun to get to spend the amount of time you do on a TV show with characters like this? Or do you look back and you're like, they were probably smart to not be as conniving for an entire season of television at a
Hilarious.
time?
Well, fortunately, we have such good writers
Yes.
with
Yeah.
this, so like it made it really exciting to like almost every episode was like its own little movie and get to explore the characters deeper and deeper. Like I think that's really fun for us, and it gives us a chance to actually get to know them more and like having it spread out. Like I think all of us would agree that we all really felt like got into such a smooth spot with each of our
Mm.
characters. Like at least by I mean like by episode 3 especially too I feel like we all really settled in very
Absolutely.
beautifully. And so I'm thankful that we have enough episodes to be able to like get to that
And to
place, you know.
expand further and
Yeah,
further and further. There's
exactly.
so much room to play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for everyone to get to see it. I'm so excited to see all the little kitties get real into Cruel Intentions now.
Yay!
And thank you guys so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
No, thank you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
You guys have a great one.
You
You too.
too.